Do you want to create awesome Instagram story filters? Then you're at the right place. In this video, I will teach you how to create Instagram story filters using Spark AR Studio. You do not need any programming or design skills to use Spark AR. Spark AR was released by Facebook to the public in 2019, and basically all Instagram filters you see and use are made by Spark AR. So, without losing any time, let's get into it. Welcome to Novel Tech Media. My name is Alexander, and my goal is to simplify and explain everything around software and business to you, and to keep you updated on all the latest tech trends. So, if that sounds good to you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So, the first thing we need to do before getting started is to actually download Spark AR. So for that, navigate to the Spark AR website and click download. Then again here click download and save the file. So after you have downloaded the file, just double click on it and follow the standard instructions. And after you have successfully installed Spark AR Studio, just open it, log in with your Facebook account, and you should see the following screen. So here you have your device simulated. You can change its size. You can also change the device type to iOS, Android, like you can choose another phone. You can also resize the window and so on. The video being used can be changed here. I'm currently using a stock video, but if you have a camera connected, you should have a button here where you can connect your camera and actually feed the live video from your camera inside this window here. Here I have a new blank project. So there is nothing applied currently to this. This is just the stock video I'm using from here. So the first thing we need to do is to add an object. So click on add object and choose the face mesh. Now click insert, and now we should have a texture applied to the face. So this was basically the hardest part of this tutorial. This texture actually is a no texture, but it is just there so we can see that it actually is working. Now, in order to apply some different stylings to this, you can also change different settings here. But the first thing you should do is navigate to materials, click the plus button, and now the new material should be created. You can name this however you want, and using this material you can actually change the texture that was just applied. This already looks cool. We can change some basic settings like the opacity. We can change the color to whatever we would like. But this already looks cool. But in order to have those types of assets like you see on Instagram, we would actually need to create our own assets and add them. So I'm going to add new assets here. So if you are good with Photoshop or Blender, you could just import something from your computer which you have already made. But I'm going to go with the AR library. So click on import from AR library. And there is really a bunch of options you can choose from. So based on what you're creating, you can choose from a lot of different assets. I'm going to go with something simple like, let's say, glasses. So there are some types of glasses. Let's choose these ones. After you chose them, just click import for free. So after you have created your account, you should be able to continue. Now our asset is downloading. After the asset is downloaded, you should be able to see it here, our glasses. Now you need to drag those glasses into our face tracker, and the glasses should appear here. They look pretty strange, so we need to adapt them to our face. So now click on pause. So most of those models are created for different scales and different purposes. So in most cases you will fix this by going to Transformations and to Scale. So we can downscale this. You can either use those transformations here, or you can do it in a more easy way. Just go up here and edit the scale. So now you should be able to edit the scale here. So let's make them a bit smaller. Now you can also change the settings back here. You can lift them a bit up or to the side. You have to play around with this to make it fit as you would like. You can also change the rotation if you want. So after you're finished, you can go back to your materials and click on material, and we need to change the opacity. So you can change the opacity back to 0 so our face mesh is not visible anymore. So after you're finished, you can go to File and click Save to save your progress, or you can also upload it to the Spark AR Studio by just clicking on Export and Upload, where you can upload it. It also takes a few days to be available there, so don't freak out if you can't see it right away. You can also test it on a device. I don't have any device connected now, but you can do that as well. So basically this wraps up everything about creating Instagram filters in Spark AR Studio. It's really not complex. It boils down to creating all those different assets which you can import and play with them, and basically all those nice filters you see online are made this way. So if you like the video, if you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.